Hey everybody. So, I don't think I've done a video like this before, but I want to talk about who I look to for information on the NHL and specifically who my favorite NHL insiders are, guys who follow the league extremely closely, have inside scoops on everything, know pretty much exactly what's going on as it's happening. And these are people that I pay very close attention to on Twitter or whether when they're on TV, on the radio, whatever they're talking about. I follow very closely because that's where I get a lot of my information from. And those three guys are Bob McKenzie, Elliot Friedman, and Darren Drager. Those are my three favorites. I like their personalities. I like listening to them talk. I like when they're on TV and giving their opinions and their inside scoops on everything. Those are the three guys I really look to for most of my hockey information. When trades happen, I go to their Twitter to see what's happening. They're almost always right. They have inside sources with everyone around the league. It's almost always good information. They're trustworthy, they're credible, and they're fun to listen to. And I would say out of those three, my favorite insider in the entire NHL is Bob McKenzie. I love the way that he delivers information. I love the way he talks. Every time he comes on NBC, SN all the time on Wednesday nights for just to talk about different stuff happening around the league. And every time he talks, I feel like I'm learning something. I feel like it's like my grandfather or something telling me stories or like passing information down and stuff. It's just so much fun to listen to. He's my absolute favorite. So Mackenzie's my number one. I love Elliot Friedman and Darren Drager as well. Those are my big three that I really of NHL insiders that I go to for information. And there's a lot of guys now with working in the media, a lot of former players, a lot of guys, talking about what's going on in the league. And I like a lot of them. Some of them I really don't like all that much. But the three insiders that stand out that I get lots of information from that I'm always hoping to listen to and get to hear talk about something are Friedman, Drager, and McKenzie. McKenzie being my favorite. Other sources that I really like. For any roster type news and stuff, I go to Roster Resource. That's my place to get to trying to put lineups together, who's sent down, who's coming up, all that kind of stuff. Roster Resource is a great place to go. Anything money, I'm going to Cap Friendly. Cap Friendly has all the salary stuff, salary structure, AAVs. If it's your AAV is one thing if it's evenly split amongst the years, but a lot of these contracts aren't. Some of them are front loaded, some of them are back loaded. No trade clauses. They have all of that stuff. Which teams are close to the cap, which teams aren't, exactly what teams are spending. Anything salary or money related in the NHL, Cap Friendly has it. So if you're ever looking for anything money wise or salary wise, Cap Friendly is the number one place to go for that. A lot of news. If you use Facebook and have Facebook, you not only should like Off the Wall Hockey's Facebook page, but you have to like Complete Hockey News. And when they say Complete Hockey News, they're not just talking about the NHL. We're talking about news from all over the world, anything hockey related, and they really cover everything. It's incredibly awesome how great that page is, and just the incredible amount of information they get out over Facebook, and they've got a ton of followers, and with good reason. That page is incredible. They get, whenever something happens, they usually have it posted within the hour, very quickly. And they just cover everything. It doesn't matter if it's in the Swiss League, the German League, the Finnish League, the NHL, the AHL. If anything major happens, they cover it. And they obviously cover the NHL probably a little more closely than anywhere else because it's the #1 league, and it's North America's league. Anytime someone goes on waivers, anytime a trade is made, as soon as it's official, it's on CHN. So that is a fantastic Facebook place to go to get information about, and get news updates on what's going on in the hockey world. So those are where I get most of my information from, and those are my favorite places to go for hockey information. And I just want to put that out there and talk about that a little bit. Where what I'm talking about is coming from. It usually I find out about it somehow, usually on Twitter or Facebook. Facebook, I use Complete Hockey News for everything. Twitter, I've got tons of hockey things on Twitter, but Darren Drager, Elliot Friedman, and Bob McKenzie are the 3 NHL insiders, professional insiders that I really look to for everything. And then, anything money related, cap friendly, anything roster related, roster resource. Those are my go-to places, and that's where I get a lot of my information from. So if you're ever interested on good places to find hockey information, I recommend all of those very strongly. Those are where I go and my favorites. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media, check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support Off the Wall Hockey, the link to our Patreon as well as the link to our merchandise store are also down in the description. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you check out some of these sources that I've talked about, and I will talk to you guys soon.